Yeah, when the game wants to fuck you, it fucks you.
Are you guys ready?
We're ready.
I don't know. I mean, Tyler and I could probably talk a little more about.
Yeah, you're right.
Crusade.
Go ahead. Talk about a Crusader King. It's fun.
That'd be right. Crusader King's Hour.
All right, we're going. Ghazk here?
I'm here.
Okay, we're all here. So, you are heretics, condemned by the God Emperor for your crimes and sentenced to imprisonment, torture, and eventually death by the Inquisition. Though your crimes are varied, you share a similar fate, having been hunted down and captured by the agents of the Imperium and incarcerated aboard the chains of judgment, a prison barge, on a course for the core worlds of the Ghazk sector and its capital, Scintilla, where the dungeons of the Tricorn Palace await you. Befitting your nature as dangerous criminals, you're placed in stasis, held in a state of limbo to ride out the journey, powerless to change your fate. Now you have awoken. The feeble lights of the Stasis Crypt greet you as you stumble from your casket. Strangely, though, no leering guards or armored troopers stand waiting with manacles ready. Looking around, you see others like yourself emerge from their own caskets. You also note the walls and floor are thick with dust and age. You cannot help but wonder, how long have you been slumbered, and what has happened at that time? All right. Tyler, go ahead and start.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna start casting psychic powers, but I
Wait, what?
What the fuck are you gonna do?
I'm gonna start reading mine.
Wait, should we be seeing the map right now?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Here I am, bitch.
Are we all in the same room? Do I need to pull my character up?
Look. You are. You're all in the same room. You all woke from your stasis caskets. That's all you can see.
Look around. What do I see?
You see a thick layer of dust. You see rubble on the ground. Broken pieces of conduit, pipe, debris falling off the walls. And over in the corner, you see a cogitator console.
How many other people are in the room?
It's just you four.
Who is smart at technology?
I don't know. Is this
Possibly the heretic.
This room only has 4 stasis caskets in it. It is designed to only have 4, so it's only you guys.
All right, I'm gonna go over the cogitator console.
All right, so this is going to be a intelligence test, I think, because for tech use.
Okay, can I move my character over there?
Yeah, go ahead. We're not doing combat, so we don't need to worry about like movement or stats and that kind of thing.
We're gonna have the warrior doing an intelligence check.
Oh, I asked if any of you guys are smart. Does anyone else want to do this?
I mean, you guys take turns.
Let me go to the cogitator.
All right.
Who's the strongest? That's who should do it.
I want to take a look at the door.
Yeah, so the door, it's a door.
Is it locked? Can I open it?
Go ahead and try.
Are there any obvious door handles or?
It appears to be a standard Imperial starship porthole. So generally, they're designed to work where you walk up to it and it opens on its own.
Oh, but it's not opening.
It's not opening.
Who are these idiots that are in the same room as me?
Yeah, you guys don't know each other at all.
Oh.
Hello.
Well, where the hell are we?
I introduced myself as Marp. And to prove my superiority and leadership over the group, I challenged the strongest person to a fist fight.
No. Ooh.
All right, I accept.
Okay, all right. So we're doing combat already. Okay.
Which one's Tyler?
He's the one that looks. He has like a black thing on. I don't know.
All right.
Hold on, dude.
Right.
I wasn't ready for this.
We gotta roll initiative first.
Yeah,
just a
roll
little,
initiative.
just a little, just a little bit of blood.
All right.
So what do I do? Do I
You're,
roll?
you're rolling 2d10, right? Or it's d100, right? And you're checking it against your.
So you're gonna go first.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk through these rolls first, just to make sure, because you add for initiative checks your. I just want to make sure I'm knowing it because I'm the GM. I'm supposed to know this.
It's either against
you
agility
know
or
you roll a
perception.
d10 and you add it to your agility bonus. So re-roll those. Just a d10, add it to your agility
Oh,
bonus.
Damn.
Tyler, your agility bonus is a 4. Matt,
Yeah,
your agility
Matt's
bonus is a
higher.
3.
It's a tie, baby.
It's a tie. Okay.
I did +4.
Wait, no, he already added his. I won. He got a 9 modified with his agility modifier.
So
I have a
Matt won.
13.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go first.
Okay.
So you're gonna take turns.
Okay.
So
Do we have any of our gear, or are we basically naked?
you're yeah, you have nothing right now. You're pretty much naked.
All right, I'm gonna backhand him.
The only kind of gear anybody has is Anton has his cybernetics that are bolted to his body,
Okay.
and you guys will too if you purchase any cybernetics.
Not me.
Okay, so I think the way this is gonna work is it's gonna be a opposed test.
Okay.
I think. Does that sound right?
Well, he tries to attack and I try to dodge.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you're gonna do. I think it's Fuck, man. This is gonna be kind of painful at first. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay.
This is probably good that we're doing this now. Then we all know how.
True.
This is literally the tutorial section.
Okay, so there's a bunch of different types of actions you could do. You could like charge or do like an all-out attack.
I'm gonna charge him.
You're gonna charge him. Okay, so that adds +22 weapon skill. You have to move at least 4 meters. So you guys are probably already right next to each other, right?
Ooh. Yeah, so I can't do that. Never mind.
Okay, so you're just gonna do an all-out attack.
Just a
I assume.
regular attack. If it's a backhand, how about a called shot head?
Okay, yeah, do a called shot head. You're gonna do minus. It attacks a specific location, but it's -20 to your weapon skill.
I want to do that.
Okay.
I just want to punch him.
Just attack then. So just roll a d100, and you're gonna be trying to roll underneath the weapon skill.
Is there a way to like press that and modifier?
I don't know what your you have awareness, you have dodge, intimidate, medicate, parry, survival, athletics. What's athletics do? No, athletics wouldn't matter here, I don't think. Well, maybe it would.
I just clicked weapon skill and it gave me that output in the chat. Is that anything?
Oh, that rolls it for you. That's cool.
Yeah. So you
failed hella.
failed big time, and so you swing.
How did I feel so bad?
So you rolled like a 10 on a d100.
No, you want to roll. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yes.
No, I'm wrong. You
rolled
way high.
Like 99 or something like that.
Yeah. So a degree of success or a degree of failure is like a 10. And so like if your weapon skill is 50 and you got a 60, that is 1 degree of failure.
Yeah.
So you rolled like 30 over your weapon skill.
Yeah, so I rolled a 67?
Something like that. Yeah. But you're at close range, so it's a +10. But that still doesn't get you there, right? So it's still a miss. So you swing your fist at Tyler, and you've been in stasis for a very long time. Who knows how long? Your muscles are sore. They don't work very well, and it goes wide, and you miss.
Yeah. Yeah, if I wasn't in stasis, I would fucking landed that.
Tyler?
Yeah, I'm gonna use the power compel. I'm gonna make Matt punch himself in the balls.
Okay, how do these powers work? It's like an or like it's a test of some kind.
It's a
obviously.
willpower
It's
check.
a willpower check. Is there any
And
degrees
it's
of
a
success or failure?
-10, so I'm at 47.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm at 57 normally.
All right. Roll it.
Mishap.
Ooh, that's a success.
Okay, so let's read through your power right now, which is
So now, Matt, you have to try to resist it with your own willpower test, and you have to beat. So now you have to beat my 35, basically.
Okay, so I have to be under 35.
Yeah. Well, okay. So the way it actually works is, like,
it's
I
an
make
opposed
this
willpower
roll-
test. So you have to pass your test by more than Tyler passed his test.
Yeah. So I passed with 2 degrees of success because my willpower is really high. So I rolled a 35. My willpower is 57. So I got 2 degrees of success. So you have to do better than that.
So you need to beat your willpower
I
roll by
lost.
30, and you failed. Okay. So Tyler's compelling you to do something.
Yeah, to punch himself in the balls.
Okay, so Matt, roll to hit yourself in the balls.
Okay, is that weapon skill?
That's a weapon skill, yeah. But it's gonna be easy. So it's gonna be like a plus 30. It's gonna be easy.
Is that actually plus or is that minus?
You'll add 30 to your
Roll.
weapon skill score.
Oh, right. Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what you need to roll
Okay.
under. So what's your
All right.
weapon?
You missed.
What did he roll?
It's just degrees of failure right now.
Yeah, but
So I clicked weapon skill on my character sheet and I added a plus 30 modifier.
How's that possible? What's your weapon skill?
43.
So your weapon skill is now 70. You can't fail by 4 degrees of failure.
yeah, I think he screwed up. Just roll a
Should I-
D100.
Yeah, just roll D100.
Okay.
Yeah, so weapon skill 73 right now to punch yourself in the balls. So you
I punch myself in the
yourself
balls.
right in
man,
the
like,
nuts.
blow up his testicles.
So Marp, yeah, you for some reason just lose control of your fist, and it just punches yourself right in the crotch, and you're naked, so it's just like a full-on fist to nutsack punch.
And my guy's strong.
Yeah, your guy's strong. It doesn't feel good. You fall on the ground, it hurts. Okay, I haven't felt anything in a long time because you've been in stasis, and now you just punch
Okay.
yourself in the nuts. It doesn't feel good.
All right. Okay. All right. So I'm on the ground. I'm holding my balls, and I just say, it seems chaos has chosen our leader.
All right. What's Geoffrey doing this whole time?
Oh, I'm spectating. Here's my willpower check to not laugh out loud.
Okay.
Where's it going? I think it's loading.
All right. Would anybody else like to challenge me for the role of lead?
I maintain my composure to this.
Yeah, Geoffrey Chaucer just is standing stoically in the corner, just doesn't move an inch. No laughter, no nothing. Anton, what about you? What are you doing?
If you idiots are done fucking around, maybe we could try getting out of this place.
This place kind of seems fine for the moment.
All right, Anton, what do you want to do?
I want to do, let's see. I want to examine us to see how our bodies have reacted to being in stasis for so long.
Okay, do a perception check. And what kind of modifiers are you going to have for this? It's like a biological deal. Do you have any specific abilities?
I was
for this?
thinking of doing a Medicaid check.
Okay.
Doing
Yeah.
a-
So that's going to be is it intelligence plus 10?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your intelligence?
My intelligence is 49 mod 2.
Character sheet. Okay. So we'll say roll D100, and you're looking for 59 or below.
All right. Let's see.
I need to open up a second window of roll20 to put all your character sheets in. That'd be very handy. It's a success. You notice that all of your bodies are mostly unchanged. Stasis is a specific technology that not a whole lot of muscle atrophy. As far as you guys are concerned, you just went to sleep.
Look at this asshole being useful.
I'm gonna ask each person what they're in here for.
Okay.
I, Marp, am here.
Because I'm strong.
Yeah, I'm strong. But I was I betrayed the Imperial Guard. I helped lead a mutiny against our commanders when we were ordered to do a suicide attack on a Tyranid hive structure during the Achilles Crusade, which I think is a thing that happened in the fluff in this. And so we mutinied. I helped lead the mutiny. We won, but then we got cracked down on again, and I got captured.
I don't think any of us know what Tyranids are.
Except for Marp.
Yeah, we're
They're bugs.
You describe horrific creatures that we've never seen before. We just assume they're agents of chaos.
Yeah, because we're all familiar with chaos, right?
To some extent.
To some extent. You know it's the enemy of the Imperium. Some of you probably know what it is more than others.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna point to the psyker and ask him how he got here.
I was the son of a low-level administrator on a backwater planet. They noticed me embezzling funds out of my dad's estate, and they condemned me to prison camp. I assume that when they interrogate me and discover my powers, that I will actually be sent away. I'm ready to get out of here.
Me too. That leaves us with one person. Ghazk, why are you in here?
Let's just say breaking and entering.
Well, how about we do some breaking and exiting?
I'm down with that.
If you guys want to work together, I can go over to the console and see if I can get us out of the room.
Why don't I use my psychic powers to open the door?
You can do that?
Yeah, I just open
I would
the door.
like to see you try to psychically control an inanimate object.
Yeah, all right. I'll cast Mind Over Matter. How much can I? Okay, I guess I should do a perception check on the door to see how much, if I can guess how much it weighs.
Yeah.
I have limits on how heavy.
I really hope that Tyler just opens a portal to the warp. It just sounds solid.
This will be an easy test, Tyler. So that'll be a pass.
I easily pass that. That's 2 degrees of success, even without it being.
So you look at the door. It's large, heavy bulkheads. Looks like it hasn't moved in a long time. It's unlikely that your powers will be able to move it.
All right, while he's doing that, I'm gonna walk over to the console.
Okay.
So let's see if I can interface with this thing.
Yeah. So go ahead and do a tech use or a test with your tech use skill. So that's going to be intelligence plus. I think tech use gives you plus 10. And this will be a relatively easy test. This is just a standard Imperial Cogitator console. You've seen these before. You know how they work.
We're trying to beat the door down in the meantime.
46, that's going to pass. So you go up to the console. The screen is lit. It's the only thing that's active in this entire room. And what it's telling you is it's likely been a system failure.
Is there anything in the cogitator that would allow us to open the door?
Yes, but first you see a line of scrolling text, and there's a blinking series of status updates. And
Read them aloud to the group.
okay, it says the first entries in the memory list your names and the dates when you were all interned. A notation indicates you were to be taken to installation Obsidian Magna for debrief and summary termination. A second notation mentions that certain items in your possession at time of capture are being held in Investigative Laboratorium 5. Following this are 3 months of regular and identical weekly status updates from the caskets, interrupted by this message. Alarms triggered in main prison hold. General prisoner uprising in effect. Emergency lockdown protocols active. Sealing sanctum gate between prison hold and upper decks. Sealing stasis crypts 1 through 20 on Medicaid Deck 3. Sealing investigative laboratoriums 1 through 5 on Medicaid Deck 3. Medicaid Deck switching to tertiary reserve plasma power generators. Below that it says lockdown protocols in effect. Pending uprising resolution. Then below that it says pending. Next line says pending. The next line says pending. You scroll through these updates, quickly realizing that this is pending for a long time. The date stamps signify that this is pending for up to 200 years. You've been interred in these stasis caskets for over 2 centuries. Eventually, you reach the final message in the cogitator's memory: reserve power generation below 1% power. Unable to maintain operation on stasis crypts. Unable to maintain lockdown protocols. Initiating termination protocols of stasis crypts inhabitants. Below that it says stasis crypts 20 termination protocols overridden. Stasis crypts 1 through 19 stasis protocols active. Stasis crypts operations switching to emergency standby. Stasis crypts deactivating. Lockdown protocols inactive. And that's the end.
Damn, we've been here a long ass time. Well, that's fucked up. I think we should try to get ourselves out of this room, get our gear, and figure out what kind of awful shit is going on this ship now that we might be able to get down with or get away from.
So, before we go further, Anton, you also notice controls on the cogitator console. One is clearly controls to open the door. Prisoners were never supposed to be free in this room. They're supposed to be safely in the stasis caskets. So all the controls that would normally be available to a prison guard are available on this console. And there's also the terminal offers to deploy a remote access point.
Can you describe the remote access point? What that means?
You being a tech adept know that this is a common term used for servo skulls.
Ooh, I would like to deploy the servo skull.
You hit the key to deploy the remote access point, and out of a port in the ceiling comes floating a small skull. And it floats down next to you and hovers, waiting in standby.
I will speak to the servo skull with my binary chatter ability.
What do you
to
want to ask
learn
it?
more about it. I want to ask it what its purpose is.
It responds. Its purpose is to convey any information inside the ship's cogitator banks to authorized personnel.
Ask the skull what's outside the door.
Outside the door is the cryo crypt level 2.
Does it know what is like? Okay, all right, sure. Cryo crypt.
Yo, can you make that skull open this fucking door?
Sorry, let me never mind. Keep going. Yes, the door can open. So the skull, a small light blinks on the skull, and the door on unoiled grinding gears opens.
All right, I'll lead the way.
All right, boys. Looks like the path is clear. I will name the servo skull Bonely.
So, just a reminder, you can ask the skull anything.
Anything.
Can any of us ask the skull anything?
Definitely.
Hey, skull.
Yeah.
How many
his
other-
name is Bonely. Please respect the servo skull and his machine spirit.
Hi, Bonely. Are there any other living beings on the deck we're on?
There are no living beings in the Stasis Crypt,
Okay.
but besides you guys.
What is the Stasis Crypt? Is that this room or this
That's
floor?
this like floor that you're on right here.
Bonely, can you lead us to IL5, which is where our gear is?
Yes. The Bonely leaves the room and starts heading to the I guess it's going to be like east. You go out into in this main room. This is what Bonely described as Stasis Crypt Level 2. It is a large room, completely destroyed. There's sections of ceiling collapsed. There's pipes on the ground. Sections of the floor have fallen out. It's in very bad shape. Don't worry about the machine gun in the corner. I had something planned and I scrapped it. So.
Is that a machine gun in the corner?
No.
Aw. All right.
No, you see what appears to be an old sentry turret, but it has been pilfered for parts and destroyed long ago.
Does it? I don't know if I have to take a check for this or anything, but does it look like there was like combat here?
Go and take a perception check.
Whoa.
So
That's like a natural. That's like a
you
critical success.
Yeah,
right?
you make it past. So it doesn't look like there's a whole lot of combat here, but it looks like there have definitely been people here or something here. Most things that could be usable or could be fashioned into weapons are mostly gone. All the rubble looks like it's been picked through. Everything that could be gotten into has been gotten into. You notice that like they haven't gotten into your crypt clearly because those doors are so big and heavy, and they also haven't gotten in those other doors that you see on the sides of the room.
Do you guys want to check out this northern door here? Does this lead to another similar crypt chamber like ours? Casket chamber?
Ask Bonely.
Bonely, what's behind this door?
Stasis Crypt 18.
You guys want to fuck with Stasis Crypt 18?
Better believe
I
it.
think we should get our gear first.
What do we know about
wait.
18? What did the computer say?
The only
It
thing the computer said that all Stasis Crypts are purged of life except for yours.
Okay.
Bonely, is our equipment on this deck?
Your equipment is on the Medicaid deck.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay.
Which way takes us to the Medicaid deck, Bone?
East.
Well,
Do you want to look?
Let's go east.
okay.
East or look for equipment.
There's
Maybe-
these cool
maybe
rooms.
East is looking for equipment.
East looking for equipment. The other doors in this room, which you've now learned, are other Stasis Crypt, which sounds like they've been purged of life, are in these other doors.
Well, if they've been purged of life and probably no one else got in there, there's probably some cool shit in there. Let's
Try
let's
to
see
get
if
in.
we-
I agree.
Probably purged with life.
With this, I agree with this flesh bag.
Only how can we open this door?
A small light blinks on Bonely's on the side of Bonely's head, and the door opens.
I'll go first.
We don't give a fuck about Anton. We need bones.
So you walk into the room. It's identical to the room you just came out of that you woke up in, except for it is completely scorched and blackened. It appears this has
Damn.
just happened.
Like seconds ago?
Like shortly or like around the same time that you awoke, this room was just torched. It looks like there's plasma vents in the ceiling, and they opened and vented the room with plasma. Shit, you should have taken a test for that. Well, there you go. Good luck. Fuck.
All right. Well, that's some good shit to keep in mind for the future.
Getting some good mileage out of that natural 1-year-old.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Can I take? I mean, like, is it worthwhile to take a perception check, or I mean, everything's fucking scorched in here, right?
You can still look. There could be something usable.
All right, I'll take it.
Who has the highest perception in our group?
Well, I mean, I've been kind of leading the way here, even though I punched myself in the balls. So I feel like I've been chosen by chaos to do this, and since I suggested that we should do it, I'm gonna do it. 12.
Sorry, this is a perception check for searching the room.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see anything outright. There's no like guns or swords or anything, but you do notice some heavy pieces of rubble and broken equipment on the ground that you could fashion into some kind of weapon.
I would like to fashion the rubble into some kind of weapon.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I want to make my improvised stick.
Rummaging through garbage is below me.
I'm gonna roll in the soot.
Okay. Geoffrey's rolling around in the soot. Let's look at Marp's character sheet real quick. What's a good, probably an intelligence check maybe for like building stuff, you think?
Okay, sure.
Okay, so go and take an intelligence check. This is easy. This is just, okay, hey, you pass that. So you pick up a big heavy lead pipe, and you're not gonna build anything. You're just gonna pick up a pipe and use that.
All right.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, so would easy be plus 20 or plus 30?
Easy would be easy's plus
Add,
30.
add cracked pipe to your inventory.
All right. Okay, so melee weapons. What should I put in here, Keith?
Pipe.
Pipe.
We'll just say
Weight?
we'll just, I don't know. Like
Okay.
like 5 pounds. We'll say D5 damage. I don't know.
Okay. 0 penetration.
Yeah, 0 pen.
Any specials here?
Just energy damage or fire damage?
It's explosive damage for sure. Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right.
I got a pipe. Okay.
Baltarus, what are you doing?
Only, would you kindly open this door?
Bonely opens the door.
I'm gonna walk over and see what the hell they're doing.
I'm not rooting through garbage for pipes.
All right, door's open.
All right, leader, get in there and make a
No, you established your supremacy. I defer to you, not anyone else, though.
All right, I won't go in the room, but I'll roll a perception. Well, my eyes don't work.
Yeah, you look in the room and it's kind of dark and yeah, you can't tell anything. You can't see.
Smells in here.
Yep. All right. Geoffrey, what about you? What are you doing? Oh, is Anton looking into the room?
No.
So that's a pass. Anton, you notice that it's identical to the other Stasis Crypt you're just looking into. It's scorched and blackened. It appears that it's been purged of life as well.
Marp, there is more garbage here for you to sort through.
I'm Look, my commanding officer, his name was or one of my co-conspirators' name was Malcolm XIX, and he talked a lot about how we need to defend ourselves by any means necessary, which is why I chose to arm myself with this pipe. I don't feel that I need anything else right now, though. I have all the means necessary.
We're being led around by Mechanicus Sam.
Geoffrey, what are you doing?
I'm just kind of watching what these guys are doing.
Okay.
I feel like their door opening skills are adequate.
Good.
Marp.
Sorry, I should have revealed there's a door at the end of the hall too.
Oh,
Bonley, will you kindly open this door?
The door grinds open. And there you go.
another room.
All right, let's move on.
I'm gonna take a perception check on the outside of this room.
Okay. This is gonna be a 47. That's gonna be a pass because I'm gonna say this is like a routine check, so it's plus 20 to your roll. Yeah, you notice it's exactly the same as the other 2 rooms you checked. It's black and scorching and destroyed from plasma venting from the ceilings, or something.
All right. Well, I think we should move on, guys. Try to get some of our shit or figure out what else is going on here.
Are these caskets open or the cryostasis capsules open?
They're closed.
I'm gonna try to open one.
Okay, do a
Gently.
a strength check.
Strength check. Just brute forcing it, huh?
Well, actually, you do like a intelligence check to look for controls or whatever first.
I'll do that.
You do that for him.
So yeah, you notice that there is what appears to be a spot where a control panel used to be, but it's melted and burned beyond recognition.
All right.
Can I use telekinesis to rip the door off?
Sure, you try.
All right.
Oh shit, sorry.
Okay, so I'm trying to use a forceful throw here. So this is just a normal willpower.
Okay. So you succeed, and you rip the door off its hinges, and you throw it across the room.
I'm gonna step out of the way.
So Tyler, what happens with these psychic powers? Like, do you have to like take perils checks, or how's all the peril stuff work?
If I like fail or roll doubles, that's when I start taking peril. I also have to be like, so like there's
Roll
like
doubles
levels
for
to
what?
where-
You're doing like a D100 thing right now.
Yeah, so if I roll like 44, 55, 66.
Okay, so you shouldn't do this fucking degree of success roll for that then, because I don't know what you actually rolled.
I think if you hold your cursor over it, it shows it.
57? Is that what it says? Minus D100 over 10?
50 is what I rolled.
50. Okay.
I can't see that.
If you hover over the numbers, like the
Uh-huh.
0, hover over like the 0, for instance.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you open up the casket, no problem, and throw the door across the room.
What's inside?
Inside is what appears to be something that used to be human. It is nothing more than burnt meat and burnt bones at this point.
No implants, no cybernetics left over.
Nope. Not that you can see.
We're just going through the trash. I love it.
This is an important part of any RPG. All
Good.
right, I'm done. Let's move on.
Yeah, my
All right.
curiosity is satisfied.
Yeah. We could craft some. Maybe we could flesh smith together some minions, but
Keith, is my pipe a demon weapon?
Roll. I'm just kidding. No, it's not a fucking deep weapon. All right. Bonley opens the door, and there. You know what? There's nothing to the north. This is the way out of this section of the map. So I'm gonna copy and paste your guys' tokens onto the next page. So just give me a second.
Geoffrey Chaucer just no clipped with this.
Chaos wall hacks.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I bet you I could like make multiple copies of your guys' tokens. Like,
Hey, can I ask Bonely something real quick?
Yeah.
Bonely, are we still in space?
What think I answer? The Chains of Judgment entered warp flight on, and it gives you a date roughly 200 years prior, and has not left warp space since.
Well, that could be interesting, guys.
That means we gotta make it to the bridge after we get our equipment.
To get out of the warp, right?
Yep.
All right. I don't want to be in the warp any longer than I need to.
Why not?
Because when I've been on ships traveling through the void before, and I've done it enough to know I don't like it.
Okay, I almost got this. Sorry for the wait, guys.
And when we were going to fight those bugs that I was telling you about, there was a lot of freaky deaky warp shit going on. Mostly.
All right,
shadow.
you guys walk down the hall, and you find yourself in a three-way intersection. You go straight, to the left, or to the right.
Any labels,
Yes.
signs?
The door right in front of you is labeled Medicaid Deck 3. The door to your left is labeled Laboratoriums 1 through 5. And the door to your right is labeled Laboratoriums 5 through 10, or 6 through 10.
Our stuff is in Laboratorium 5, correct?
It's in Medicaid, isn't it? Bonley has perfect memory. Bonley, where are we supposed to go?
Your equipment was stored on Laboratorium 5, which is on Medicaid Deck 3.
And so the door to the east is toward Medicaid Deck 3, correct?
The door right in front of you is a large label. It says Medicaid Deck 3. The
I
door,
think it's labeling the whole floor.
the door to your left is a smaller label. It says Laboratoriums 1 through 5. And then the door to your right says Laboratoriums 6 through 10.
Okay. Do you guys think we should go to the Medicaid deck to try to get our stuff before we explore anywhere else?
I believe that getting our gear is the #1 priority right now.
All right.
But
Anyone
without any
else?
weapons. I say we explore. Although, Bonley, what is in a laboratorium?
I'm sorry, what was the question, Anton?
Critical thinking is beneath me. I have Bonley for this.
Okay.
You heard me the first time, Bone.
What'd you ask? I'm sorry, Anton.
That's okay. What's in a laboratorium?
The laboratorium is for equipment storage during interrogations and executions.
Definitely gonna go into the laboratorium, boys.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, so you're going to go to the door to the north. Okay, so Bonely opens the door for you. And in front of you, it appears that the passageway is blocked.
What's it blocked with?
Take a perception check.
Okay. That's a failure. Unless it's super
No,
easy.
we'll make it easy. So it's like a plus 20. So I think you passed it, right? Maybe.
I don't think so.
Easy is plus 30, so you pass.
Oh yeah, okay, yep, I did it. It's plus 30.
Okay, so it looks like the ceiling has collapsed, and it also seems that something has been moving in and out of this wreckage.
Recently?
Go and take a perception check. Yeah, recently. Maybe within the last week or so. You can see
Something
I'll
big?
just take
you can see where the dust has been moved aside, where something has been, has been walking or moving or crawling. You can't really tell.
gotta take a Medicaid check to see how old these blood spatters are on the floor.
Yeah, go ahead. That'll be passive. They appear to be it's dried blood. But you being a tech adept and one who is interested in fleshmithing, you see that it's probably a few months old. So just a side note, I put a lot of blood and shit all over the maps just for like ambiance. It doesn't necessarily mean anything.
But what if it does?
It doesn't. It doesn't. It'll be very obvious when something's important for you guys.
All right.
All right, Bonely, let's open the southern door.
Bonely faces towards the door. The door grinds open. Appears to be an empty hallway.
Okay, I'm gonna continue. What's the lighting like right now?
The lighting, it's dim. It's not pitch black, but you being a soldier from the Imperial Guard who spent a lot of time on Voidcraft recognizes this as emergency lighting.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm continuing down the hall.
I'll follow.
All right, Bonely, please open this door.
So the door to your right says Laboratorium 6.
Bonely, can you open Laboratorium door 6? What do I see in here?
You see a room that it looks like people have been in here. There's a lot of cabinets and like supply lockers, and it's just been completely looted. Everything's in complete disrepair, and most of the things that you immediately see as useful have been taken probably long ago.
Okay. Well, damn. All right, Bonely, can you open the other door across the hall?
Yeah. So you open the door in front of you. It's a second door, small airlock.
Airlock, so that's a different type of door
No,
than the
no,
one
no.
right there.
It's just another door.
Okay, Bonely, can you open this door?
So as soon as you open the door, Anton, go take a perception check for me.
It's failure.
So you fail. You don't hear anything at all. You open the door and it just sounds like silence to you. But suddenly, the unmistakable sound of scurrying feet across dusty floors comes to you. And there's two humanoid-looking forms, hunched and dirty and drooling with like long fingers, maybe some kind of mute human, come running around the corners and just come running straight at you.
All right, I'm gonna fuck these things up.
All right, so hold on. First thing we need to do is
Okay.
we need to roll for initiative.
That's D10.
That's gonna be D10 plus your initiative bonus.
Okay, my initiative bonus is 3, I think.
Let me get to my stat sheet first. Here we go.
I rolled a total of 9. 6
Okay,
plus 3.
now I'm gonna roll initiative for my bad guys. And I'm gonna roll. Did I say plus your agility bonus? Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
6. So you guys tied on initiative. So you're gonna. What's that mean?
Do we roll again?
You have to break the tie.
So actually, everybody rolls for initiative.
Yeah.
So everybody's gonna roll a D10 plus 3.
A D10 plus agility bonus.
I'm sorry, plus your agility bonus. You're right.
I'll be back in 2 seconds while we roll this.
Okay. Tyler, you got
We're
11. Damn.
Yeah, we're missing
Jeffrey,
Geoffrey.
Jeffrey, go ahead and roll your initiative.
I'm back.
I was trying. There was an initiative button on my character sheet, but it wasn't working for some
Oh,
reason.
okay.
So it'll be plus
your
4.
plus 4. Okay, so you got 12. You're gonna go first. So the combat order is gonna go Ghazk, Tyler, Anton, Marp, and then my 2 guys are gonna go last.
They don't have something that like starts this or automates.
So what I should have done a surprise check, and so I should have seen if I can take you guys by surprise, but I forgot to do that. Oh well.
I'll start with the Cavalry Charge.
Okay. So you could. The way it works is you have 1 full action to use in your combat, and so I think you can move as a half action, and then let's get to the combat page.
I think there's a combined charge action.
You're right. There's a charge action. That's what you mean when you say Cavalry Charge? I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. So go ahead and do a charge. So charge.
I'm gonna combine it with the takedown ability.
I'm pretty sure I got the. Yeah. So. Yeah, you can charge this guy in the back. You can measure it, right? There's a measure button on the left side. Can you guys see this measurement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you need to charge at least 4 meters, so about 12 feet. So you can make it to that guy in the back, and you can do a charge move.
Cool.
So you make it back there. You don't have a lead pipe. You don't have any weapons.
Right.
So Matt actually.
I'm gonna use.
Matt K.
take-
Actually, can you change your lead pipe damage to 1d10 plus 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're just swinging with your fist, and I don't know what that's supposed to be. I think that's. Let's look. Do you guys know?
There's an unarmed section. I only skimmed through it though.
Okay, let's look at that so I don't get you guys fucking killed right now.
Damn, this pipe does almost as much damage as my power mace.
Unarmed
It should have the
combat, page
crude,
243.
It should have the crude attribute, which would make it like if it's like crude 4 or 5, no matter what you roll, it won't be higher than that number for the lead pipe. That's one of the ways that they like approximate improvised or crazy weaponry.
Let's hold on. It said 243 unarmed combat. You have to make a challenge weapon skill test. So just a no modifier test, and if it hits, it deals 1d5. This is -3 impact damage. Damn. Okay.
Sorry, what was?
So just take a weapon skill check, and it's going to be unmodified.
Yeah.
You super miss. So you swing and you go super wide. You just completely miss. And that's going to be your entire turn, I think, the charge move is.
So does he just charge right past him?
He just runs up and he just winds up with like a haymaker, and he swings and he just misses. And so now it's going to be the next person's turn initiative because he used up all of his actions right there.
Yeah.
So next in line is going to be Tyler. Baltarus.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna order the first one here to lay down on the ground and put his hands.
All right, go ahead and take a willpower check. So what are the modifiers here, Tyler? Like, I need to read more on the psychic stuff because I don't really understand.
So you get to make a willpower test also.
Okay, so I'm rolling a willpower check on my these are called carrion hunters, by the way, on my carrion hunter.
Yeah. So I'm just rolling normal willpower. Right?
Do I do any modifiers on mine or no?
No, because I'm not telling you to kill yourself.
Gotcha. Okay, I failed by 3 degrees of failure.
Okay, so I succeeded. So you definitely by 2 degrees of success. It looks.
Okay, so the carrying hunter in front lays down on the ground and puts his hands behind his back, completely disarmed.
Get down on the ground.
So
Put your hands up.
he was carrying some type of sharp piece of metal. It's not quite a knife, but it looks like some piece of scrap metal that they fashioned into a blade. And he drops it, and then he lays down on the ground, puts his face to the dirt, and he just lays there. Is that a full action then, Tyler?
No, that's a half action.
That's a half action, so you can still do something.
Grab his weapon.
Yeah, I'll telekinesis his weapon out of his hand.
I think you get. Okay, yeah. So go ahead and try that.
Nope, failed.
So that's just on your unmodified willpower, though. What kind of test do you want to make this?
I mean, we're in combat. I just woke up from slumber. I don't think this is routine.
Okay, it fails.
I already made it lay down.
It fails. You try to use your psychic powers to move the knife away from his body. It's not in his hands anymore, and you fail. Just you don't know why the warp powers don't come to you. Anton, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to the dude on the ground,
Okay, so you're gonna move.
and I'm gonna
That's a half action.
move. That's a half action, and then I will use my. So I have 2 weapons, so I'm gonna have a negative
What
to
are your
roll on.
What are
both
your
of
2
these.
weapons?
I have my torture / Medicaid mechadendrite, and then I have my servo arm. So
I'm gonna say you don't have your servo arm because I think they'd take that off of you before they put you in a stasis casket.
Okay, all right. I'll
Yeah.
use my torture mechadendrite then.
Otherwise, it's like you have power fist right now.
Yeah.
One shot head.
No. All right, Anton, go ahead. So you can do a any attack that's a half action.
Yeah, so I'll attack him with
It's
that.
a standard
then.
attack.
So, standard attack.
What's the stats on that? Is it in your character sheet? Oh yeah, it probably is.
Yeah, it's under my special abilities. It's 1d5 rending damage in combat.
Yeah, so go ahead and take an unmodified weapon skill check. That's going to be a pass with a degree of success. So you hit. Now my carrying hunter, normally I'd roll a dodge attack here, but he's been compelled to lay on the ground. So he's not dodging anything, so it's just going to hit.
See how much damage I do.
2 points of
2 damage.
So let me look at my character sheet here. Where's their HP? Okay, so he has 8 wounds. So he's down to 6. So what's rending damage? That's just one of the damage types, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
It
like
doesn't
energy
actually
and
count as
impact and explosive and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Marp, you're up.
Yes. Okay. So the guy, the carrion hunter who's prone closest to us, he's still alive, right?
He's still alive. Yeah.
Okay.
He has 6
All
wounds
right.
left, and he's laying on the ground, motionless.
Okay. All right. I'm going to walk. Is there enough room for me to like stand
Yeah.
next to? Okay. I'm gonna stand next to Anton, and I'm gonna wail on this motherfucker.
Okay. Take a weapon skill check. So you have a bunch of modifiers.
So that's a pass.
It's gonna be a hit anyways. So that's gonna be a hit. So go ahead and roll your damage. Did I say D10 plus 3?
Yep, you said 1d10 plus 3. Is there a
Again,
type of damage?
It's gonna be, no, it's not gonna matter. So
Damn.
you just bludgeon this guy's head in. He's laying on the ground motionless, and you just wind up with this lead pipe, and you cave his skull, and blood and viscera blast the floor underneath. He's dead.
Marp is on fire.
Yeah, Marp just fucked that guy up, dude.
Septic.
I'm on the up and up after socking
We
myself.
made fun of the lead pipe, but
So it's the last carrion hunter's turn, and this carrion hunter, seeing what you guys just did to his friend, he just turns around and he just runs away. He just books it. He's gone. He just runs off into the darkness.
Hold on, how far can he move? Because I want to compel him to stay.
All right. I'll bring him. Let me look at his.
And then we're going to hold him down with a methadendrite.
He can move. Is this all in meters? All the stats.
Yeah.
He can move. His like double move is for a full action. Is going to be. You can use a full action to move double your movement, right? Twice movement is full action. He can move 36 meters. In that case, if he's like running for his life.
Damn, he's flying.
So he's gone, dude. He actually is just gone. Yeah. He's gone. And this guy is fucking iced. He's dead as shit. All right. Combat's over.
Can I check his body, see if there's anything?
Yeah. Go ahead and take a
Okay.
perception check.
Okay. So we know there's that blade on there, so I'm just kind of checking to see if there's anything else.
Right. What's your perception? I don't have your sheet up. Your perception is
44.
Yeah, so there's not much here. He looks mostly human. He's extremely emaciated, extremely skinny. You can see every bone under his skin just sticking out. He has just scraps for clothing. But you do notice some crude tattoos. You can't really tell what it is. Very low quality tattoos, but it looks like he's been marked by something or somebody.
Where's the mark at?
The mark's on his forehead, right in the middle.
Look at the other characters. Do they have marks on their foreheads?
Like you guys?
Yeah.
Take a perception check. Go and look. Yeah, you look at him and you see that there's nothing like what these the carrion hunter had on him on your party's bodies from what you can see. Maybe it's hidden somewhere, but you can't see it.
Okay. From the perspective of like combat, can I like dual wield that like mutant knife and the pipe?
So dual wielding is a skill. I think you take a minus weapon skill a hit if you're dual wielding, unless you have like the dual wield skill.
Okay. All right.
Let's keep those ones coming. It'll be fine.
I'm pretty pleased with my pipe. Any of you guys want this mutant knife?
Not I.
I'll take it.
Okay. I hand Geoffrey Chaucer the shiv.
Okay, so that shiv's got the same stat line as what the pipe does. It has 1d10 plus 3 damage.
Cool.
It does more damage than my medical appendage.
That's what
Geoffrey,
it says, man.
Geoffrey, I appreciate you trying to get in there and fuck shit up.
All right, let's take a look at this shit in this room. What are these casket things?
As always, take a perception check. Your perception is 34. This is going to be an easy check, so we're going to add 30. You barely pass. You barely pass. This looks like some kind of interrogation type room. You see a bunch of what looks like medical beds, maybe. everything's in complete disarray, much like the Stasis Crypt where you guys woke up. The room's filthy, completely looted of anything useful, and covered in rubble. Parts of the ceiling have been collapsed, that kind of thing.
Can I go to where the carrion hunters ran from when we entered the room? Did I see that or no?
Yeah, you saw it. It was it was over to the left from where
Okay.
you are now, and so that's the door you would have went through if you had just gone straight through the door to the Medicaid decks from the hallway.
Mm.
And so you don't see anything different here. It's just the continuation of the Medicaid level.
Okay. Well, that was fucked up. You guys want to keep poking around in here?
Let's look at the other side.
Yeah, let's keep looking for stuff.
Okay. Bonely, can you open this door I'm looking at?
Bonely opens the door. And you're greeted by another door, much like the area that you just came from.
Bonely, can you please open this door as well?
Yes. Bonely opens the door. And you see two carrion hunters on the other side. It appears that they are dragging what looks like a heavy suit of armor out of the room behind them, and clearly this armor isn't something that's from this deck. It looks brand new.
My armor.
So yeah, it is.
So wait, do we see? Are there two carrion hunters or four?
There's four. There's two in the hallway in front of you, and there's two more picking through items in the laboratorium behind him.
Okay.
Painted on the portal next to that room is Laboratorium 5.
Found it, guys.
When they see you, they drop what they're doing. They clearly have no idea how to operate the equipment they're looting.
Okay.
And
All right.
and they move towards you.
All right. Let's fuck shit up again.
So everyone roll initiative.
Keith, are you supposed to be doing rolls that we can see?
I can make them public, but I've been doing them secretly.
I got
You have
13.
to be able to cheat a little.
Hail.
Oh damn, Ghazk, you got owned.
Couple perfects, no big deal.
And I'm gonna roll initiative 4 times for myself.
Matt endured a little bit of pain, and he's been granted the boons of the Chaos Gods the entire time.
Okay. Did you guys both get 13?
Yeah,
Okay.
we did.
Anton, go ahead and go first.
Do me second. I need to look something up.
All right, Matt, go ahead. I'm sorry, Marp, you're up.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna make a move toward the closest guy and attack him.
So that's a half action move, half action attack.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. So weapon skill roll, right?
Yeah, weapon skill roll. So let me look at your character real quick. I think you get some bonuses for this kind of shit, right?
Combat sense, sure strike.
Yeah. What do those do? I think these should be helping you.
Wait.
Because you're like a punch guy, right?
Yeah.
Sure strike reduces the penalties for called shots. Happen to be on the page.
Okay. Okay. You also have dodge and parry +10, which is very useful, or one of those two.
I can, with combat sense, I can use my perception bonus instead of my agility bonus for initiative.
Is that good for you? 3.
Yes.
Okay. No, it's the same actually. Oh no, I'm looking at the surgeon.
Perception is 44
Okay,
and
that's good for
agility
you
is
then.
30.
Yeah, so you should have a 14 instead of a 13 right now, actually. So you're still going first, so it doesn't really matter. But
Okay.
what else do you have? Combat sense, sure strike, or deadeye shot?
Yeah, I got sure strike, which is a bonus for called shots. Is that what you said, Matt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So I don't think anything in this particular situation helps you out. So go ahead
Yeah,
and
I'll
just roll a weapon skill check.
Okay, I did, and I got a 19.
Okay. That's a hit. So what's a degree of success on a hit mean? Tyler, do you know?
It usually means extra damage.
Okay, we should look at that real quick.
So
'Cause
I
you're,
think
like,
that would be
Slobbering him.
okay. 33, 20. That would be 2 degrees of success, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So there's 4 corpse eaters here, or court carrying.
Carrying
eaters, or-
hunters. Yeah, there's 4 of them. The attack. Oh, we should be determining hit location too. Okay, let's not worry about that for now. So you hit, and now I'm gonna roll a dodge. Okay, I'm gonna roll for a dodge. So a dodge is an agility check, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it's agility. But I'm gonna say it's difficult because carrying hunters are malnourished. They aren't suited for combat. So I'm gonna roll a D100. So I fail. So your hit lands. So go ahead and roll your
Okay.
damage.
Are we going to add any more damage for the degree of success or no?
No, not now. I don't know how this works.
11.
So go ahead and roll another D100 for hit location.
Okay. 44.
So that hits him in the body, and you hit him for 11 damage. They
I piped that.
they have 6 wounds. You fucked that motherfucker up, dude. He's dead as shit.
Did you say I caved his chest in, or did I impale him with it?
I would say you just cave his chest in. Here, let me
All right.
let me roll you critical effect for body for roll the crit damage table. Actually, you know what? He's dead as shit. So let me just read this one.
Okay.
The target jerks back from the force of the attack, throwing back his head and spewing out a jet of blood before crumpling to the ground dead. So he's he's dead as shit, dude. I can put him over here in the dead pile, and we can bring him back later if we want to look at bodies or whatever.
I shout in triumph. It feels good to be able to kill things again.
Hell yes, brother.
Bonely, tell us how great a chaos party warband we are.
Do you want to take a full action to ask Bonely to talk about how cool you are?
Anton, get out of your fucking head cannon.
Okay, next up is Anton.
All right, I'll charge up to the next dude.
Okay, let's measure distance. He's really far away. But I think your movement's probably... No, you know what? You're fine. You can move there. So go ahead and move up and get close to that next carrying hunter.
Got up to him, and I'll attack him with my fist and also with my torture mechadendrite.
What do you mean here with both of them?
So I'm gonna attack with 2 weapons basically because I can attack with 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna choose the torture mechadendrite as my primary weapon, and then I'll use my fist as my offhand.
Okay, I don't know how this works. You're gonna have to not cheat and do this right.
I'm learning as I go here.
Okay.
So 2 weapon fighting, I'm gonna have a -20 penalty to my weapon skill for hitting with my offhand.
Okay.
Since I don't have any of the skills.
All right.
So I'll go for I'll just attack with my torture implement first.
Yeah, let's do a weapon skill check.
It's gonna be D100. Let's see, what do I...
You're looking to roll underneath a 32. But this is gonna. We'll add a couple. Where's my? We'll say this is a routine check. So plus 20. So you're looking for underneath the 52.
Pulverizing these hungry near corpses is routine.
Yeah. You
So I
fail.
failed that.
You miss with your mechadendrite.
Mechadendrite.
Yeah.
And then I'll do my regular fist. So it's roll D100. And it's just going to be a flat D100 since I have the big old negative.
You
Both misses.
misses that one. So you swing your mechadendrite and it goes wide. And then you swing with your fist and it also misses.
All right. Big plays.
Next up is Tyler.
All right, I'm gonna compel the first guy here to sit down.
All right, go ahead and take your willpower check. He sits down on the ground, puts his hands in his lap.
You have to do your willpower check also.
Oh yeah, it's like a deny the witch or whatever. I'm gonna deny you, you fucking
What does the
witch.
card actually say? 1 + 1 + 2. I don't understand.
I don't know what the
that's
fuck that
supposed to
means either, dude. That's why I don't know if I trust this thing. Like the
So I'm
rolling.
just rolling hundreds.
Yeah. So my willpower's okay. Here's my. So to roll publicly, you should have a slash roll. Is that how you guys are doing it?
Yes, yeah, slash roll
Yeah.
be really good.
So he fails his willpower by 3 degrees of success. Or a
So he's
failure.
gonna take a seat.
He doesn't just sit down, he lays down on the ground.
Perfect.
All right, is that your that's a half action, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and doom bolt the second.
Ooh, okay. There's one in the back here. How do I ping?
There's 3 left, right? There's like the middle one.
Yeah.
Guys, I think we should save the last one for me to psychically torture.
Perfect. That brings pleasure to me.
Oh shit.
Oh, that one fails.
How many shots did Doom Bolt? Just one?
Just one.
Okay. So next in line is gonna be this back carrion hunter. So he's gonna move up next to Anton, and he's gonna take an attack. He has a weapon skill of 35, so he's gonna roll, and he hits. And he's gonna. So Anton, go ahead. Do you have dodge or parry, Anton?
I have dodge. I'll take a dodge.
So that's plus 10 to your dodge roll, right?
All right. Yep. So D100
So
minus 10.
It's going to be an agility check. And you have 49 agility, so you need to roll underneath a 59. Or no, I'm sorry. You have a 34. So you pass. You dodge the hit. No problem. So next in line is going to be the back carrying hunter. He moves up next to Marp. And he's going to do the same thing. He's going to roll. He needs to roll underneath the 30 to hit. Oh, he hits. He hits, no problem. I don't know what this means if the degrees of success matter for a hit. I think it still just means it hits.
Well, that's like a critical hit, right?
Is it?
That is a
No,
critical hit.
No, the crits
crits-
are damn.
The crits matter like after you lose all your hit points and damage continues to come. Then they're crit hits.
Oh, okay.
So
So it's just a critical success of a hit?
yeah, and maybe it's in here somewhere and I'm just missing it, but I think it's just a hit still.
Okay.
So he hits you. So you have dodge or parry. You have one of those two.
I have both.
Oh, okay. So what's the difference between the two?
Oh.
One is weapon skill, and the other one is agility.
Ooh, yeah. So I
Oh,
want
good
to
call.
do weapons. I want to do the weapon skill one because I'm much
Okay,
better
so
at
it's
that.
gonna be plus 10 to that characteristic.
Okay, so like minus 10, right?
Sure. Yeah. However you
we're
think of
gonna
it. I'm thinking
add
like
to
weapon
the-
skill is 43, so you're gonna add 10 to it, so it's 53 now. So now you need to roll underneath that 53. That's how I think about it.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Oh, okay. Why do I get a bonus?
Because that's what dodge does, or parry.
Oh.
Is it gives you plus 10 to rolls.
Everybody can like incompetently try to dodge or parry, but you've been
Exactly.
trained.
Yeah. You pass. You dodge the hit, no problem. Well, barely dodge it.
So I slapped. I put up my pipe and I direct his wrist into the wall.
Beautiful. Next up is Geoffrey.
Oh yeah, Geoffrey.
Geoffrey, big plays. You
Se-
would get
several
close.
dozen meters behind the rest of the party. I'm gonna wind up for another charge.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It worked so well that time. Third time's a charm. We'll go for the near guy, I guess.
Okay.
Plus 20 to weapon skill charge. Damn.
And so when you see, I'm gonna be unarmed. What does that mean?
What do we do for the other unarmed attacks? Is it just D5 damage? Is that what it was?
It's. I'm
Should
looking
be
at that
D5 minus 3 plus your strength.
Oh no, I've got a shiv.
Oh, you got a
I don't
shiv.
know.
Yeah, you're fine, man.
I'm gonna hold it out in front of me as I run.
So go ahead and take a weapon skill check plus what is it, 30?
It's 20 for charging,
Plus
and
20.
then I can combine it with another attack type.
Okay.
I'll do an all-out, which adds another 30 on top of that.
I
Or
don't
do I
think-
just take the better of the two?
I don't think you can add. Well, those are both full action, full turn actions, right? They're both full.
Well, the charge says I can either take a standard, swift, or all-out attack combined with the charge as one full action.
Hmm.
Attack, melee, and movement. It
Once the
says-
attacker reaches his target, he may make one of the following actions: a standard, a swift, or an all-out attack. If he does so, follow all the rules for these actions. However, these actions are considered to be part of the charge action.
I think you should take the better of the two. It's probably plus 30 is how I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah. So your weapon skill is 38, so you're up to 68.
And in here. Oh yeah.
Oh no, you miss. You the natural 100. Hell yeah, brother.
Let's get embedded in the wall.
Yeah,
Knife stuck.
you run and you sprint at him at full speed, holding the shiv out in front of you, and you lose your footing at the last second. And you trip and you
fall on
and you
yourself.
slide on the ground until you reach up next to your target. All right, so now we're going back to the top. We're going back to Marp.
I'm
More-
back, baby.
So-
All right, I'm gonna. So I could. Is there like I can do it? Does an all-out attack? Is that like, or
So
And
an all-out
like-
attack is a full turn action. It goes plus 30 through weapon skill, and an enemy cannot dodge or parry it.
okay?
It's pretty good for this.
If I don't do an all-out attack, do I get to do 2 attacks?
No, you could like move and attack, or like attack and shoot, or something.
Okay.
You know.
All right. I'll do all-out attack.
Okay, go ahead and roll your weapon skill check plus 30. So it makes you 73. You just wait. Well,
Alright.
wait. Should you have a bonus?
Look at these scruds. Can't do anything. I'm gonna do some heavy lifting here.
You line up your lead pipe and you just swing it with all of your might. But the carrion hunter, as rudimentary and as stupid as it seems, it saw what you did to its friend, and it ducks underneath the swing. So now we're on Anton. Anton, I should have taken the shiv.
No, all right. So the all-out
Anton
attack,
loses turret.
he can't dodge or parry next turn because he did the all-out attack.
Right.
I'm just reading the rules, and I think you can do 2 half-action attacks in a turn.
Okay.
Because that's how you would dual wield, right? Like if you had 2 pistols or something.
I'm honestly not sure how that works. If
Oh,
you like,
I'm looking at it right now.
what is it, Tyler?
If you try to dual wield, you're supposed to get a minus 20 penalty, which Use either hand to make an attack. Oh, you actually have to have the 2-weapon wielder talent.
Yeah,
To fight with
remove
both
the
weapons.
penalty.
No, to actually fight with each one.
You can't even attempt to do 2.
No.
May use any melee weapon range.
What if Tim's still listening? He was listening earlier.
Page 243 in the book, 2-weapon fight.
You streaming this?
No.
243.
Don't look, Matt. I don't want you to cheat.
Yeah, I think you can still do it, Tyler. You just
He
get
is.
the stacking negatives.
Oh yeah, he's still here. Cool.
God, I love that there's a whole page of just fucking caveats for this thing. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do 2. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Lightning attacks with my. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? My torture and money. You know what I'm gonna do?
All right, let's
my
see.
torture and money. Do that.
Miss. All right, let's see.
Do that. Big old misses. Here's the first one. Ooh.
Got a gigantic
I
Sorry,
hit,
I'm not paying attention. So
and-
yeah, you hit. So what are you swinging with? I'm sorry.
So I did a lightning attack with my torture tool, and because I got 2 degrees of success, I get an additional hit with it.
Oh, okay.
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna-
so you hit twice.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do it as my second action. I'm gonna do it again,
Fail.
which fails.
Okay.
I get 2 hits, so I'm gonna roll my damage.
And these are
So it's gonna
what?
be-
D5 or what's this?
Yeah, D5 plus my strength. I forgot to do that
Your
last
strength,
time.
your strength
which
character,
is-
like your strength bonus, right?
Yeah, exactly. Roll D5
Fuck your
plus
character
3.
sheet go, I
So
lost
here's the first one. Here's the second one.
So he did
You
10 points of
exploded.
damage. Yeah, you killed him. Let's
Yeah,
You can try to dodge it though, right?
These are undodgeable, right?
You can.
Oh
Yep.
no, I could dodge these. I'm sorry. I was thinking of the all-out attack. So I'm gonna try to dodge both of these. So fail.
You only get 1 reaction, so you can only dodge 1.
Okay, so I fail. So I fail to dodge these. So you kill this guy. You fuck him up.
Disrated him.
So let's one second, Anton. What'd you hit him with? Your arm thing?
My torture tool. Yeah.
Okay, so you killed him, and the attack slices clean through the arm and into the torso, drenching the ground in blood and gore and killing the target instantly. Yeah, so this guy is fucking toast. All right, next up is going to be Tyler.
All right.
I'm sorry, Baltarus.
I think we better have this guy take. Why don't you take a seat? The degrees of failure 4.
Okay. What's your 50? Okay, 91 was your roll. Nice job, dude. So what's this mean for you?
I
you
have
dead?
to like actually
The light smoker on and off.
try. I have to like announce that I'm casting my psychic powers at like a harder level.
When? Like later?
No, like as I'm doing them.
Oh,
to
so
be
oh,
like
so,
okay.
so you're doing
There's like
there's a fettered, unfettered,
unfettered,
and push.
and push.
Okay.
And I'm doing all these on fettered because I don't care about the like extra side rating shit.
Okay. So that was a half action gone. You missed.
Yeah, now I'm mad, so I'm gonna go ahead and doombolt him.
Doombolt him, dude. Okay, that one passes. So what's a doombolt?
It's D10 damage plus my psi rating, but because it's fettered, it's gonna be half my psi rating.
Okay, do it up.
Take 4 damage.
So this guy takes 4 damage. He's down to 2 wounds. Okay, now it's gonna be Ghazk. You're going next.
Let's see.
If you grapple him, I could mind probe it.
There's still 2 left, right? There's still
Oh, I thought we
Really
crushed
want
him.
ourselves every time.
no. You guys have killed 2 out of 4, unless I'm mistaken. But I'm pretty sure that's true.
Do I need to spend a
So good.
half action standing up or anything, or
No, well, no, I don't want to. No.
okay? I'll just
Maybe
do
one of
2
these days
standard
I'm gonna be really antagonistic and try and kill you guys, but I want everyone to have fun and enjoy themselves right now. So
attacks.
The party's the enemy, dude.
I know.
All right, I'll stab the one in the back. With the standard attack, which is what, plus 10?
For a what? I'm sorry.
Just a standard attack.
Standard attack is plus 10. Yep.
Okay.
And I think if you're
Oh my god, am I doing this right?
no, you're just rolling. You're just rolling roll one. You actually slash roll space D100 like that. You're rolling
Oh,
100,
yeah,
not
I'm
D100.
leaving the D on.
Okay.
Fuck, guys, I'm bad at this game.
Okay. Yeah, you hit. You hit.
All right, so D10 plus 3 damage.
Mhm.
D10 plus 3.
So 7 damage. So which one are you attacking? Are you attacking the same one that Anton's on?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So
I'm
that
not
guy.
on him.
That guy is dead. You just he had 2 wounds left, and you just killed him. So
Okay.
he's dead as shit. And there's one left, and he is totally healthy. And on his turn, he's gonna use his full action to run away. He saw what you guys did to his friends, and he's scared. So he's gonna move. He's gonna move over here to this pile of rubble that you guys saw earlier on the collapsed hallway. Oops, I just grabbed Geoffrey. And he's gonna try to climb into it. He's gonna take an agility check.
Ooh, what does the open door reveal?
Hold on.
Hey, wait, where's my armor?
So the carrion hunter crawls in the pile of rubble, and you lose sight of him. He's gone. Okay, combat's over, guys.
Job team.
Keith, is that door open now?
Which door? Oh yeah, this one here. You're right. Yeah, so there's nothing here. It's just a hallway.
Where did we see the label? Laboratorium 5
This
or whatever?
room right to the north of you, as the door is open. There's gear, what appears to be your gear, scattered all over the floor of the room and out into the hallway. It appeared that you walked in on these carrion hunters looting the room right when you got there.
Let me get that shit.
Okay, you guys have all your gear now.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I'm gonna keep the pipe too.
Reminder where you came from. Future demon weapon.
Damn, you guys just it was a breeze getting through those carrion hunters. God damn, they roll like shit for initiative every single time.
Yeah,
I'll
So,
roll
like-
perception
so, like-
to see if there's anything left over in the room after we grab our shit.
That was a really good. Well, why'd you? Oh, -10. What the fuck's an acquisition test? We should learn how to do this right now. Because there's a way you can like acquire stuff in game.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, I don't know how to do it.
Okay,
again.
you look
Let's do
around.
it.
You look around and you see all the cabinets are open and empty now that you've acquired your gear. There's nothing else really in here. It seems this room was housing specifically the gear of the occupants of Stasis Crypt 5 or whatever where you guys were.
Okay. So like
Gear
I've got like my power mace now.
Yeah, you got everything that you put on your character sheet when you put your character. You now have on you. You're carrying it.
Okay. along with my 75 grenades.
So I don't know how this
Walking-
works. With like I know there's like a weight system or whatever, and like you need like you have to like buy backpacks like webbing and stuff to carry all that shit.
Oh no shit!
Um,
I didn't buy that.
yeah, I know.
You just carry a crate of grenades
So-
around.
I thought I had.
For simplicity's sake, we'll say you have like 2 or 3 grenades for now, and we'll
Okay.
we'll readdress this later once we figure out what the fuck we're doing.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
So I got my bow.
Yeah, you got your bow, you got your power maul or whatever, you got your I don't know, if you had, like last gun or something. I don't know, all that shit.
I have a bolt pistol and a plasma gun.
Bolt pistol and a fucking plasma gun.
You are the Doom guy. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. All right.
I probably need to go to bed soon because I have to wake up at 6 a.m.
Okay. Do you want to explore the rest of this floor?
Yes.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? Remember, you stole a Bonely. He's still there as a resource.
Yeah, Bonely. Let's see. Let's go right. Down here.
1 second. Let me find out where I'm at here real quick.
I guess. What is our larger goal here? We need to get off
We
the
gotta
ship,
get to the
right?
bridge now. We're fucking stuck in the warp. God knows where we've been.
Bonely is a
So-
resource.
I'm gonna ask Bonely, is the ship still functional from a propulsion standpoint?
The ship's warp engines have been inactive for 175 years. Although the Geller field is still operable and we're still in the warp.
Maybe we'll get fired up again.
You know, let's take down the Geller field and see what they do to Tyler.
So you walk down the hallway and it's not much of note. You notice there's a door at the end of the hallway and a door to your left that says Laboratorium 4.
I'm in power armor now.
Clomp, clomp, clomp.
I want to open this door.
Hey Matt, you want to arm wrestle?
No, I'm good.
This door opens and you're greeted by a room identical to Laboratorium 5. It's completely devoid of gear. There's nothing in it.
Okay. All right. I want to check this room now.
Door on the end there.
Yeah.
You open the door and you're instantly greeted by a hot stench coming from the floor. There's a hole. You look down into it. You can't tell where it goes. Very bad smell coming out of it. The walls seem to be pulsating and moving. They look organic.
I step back.
I'm gonna do a perception check to look into the hole. I have the auto senses on my arm,
Okay, go ahead and do it.
so this will be perception plus 10.
So is that 1 degree of success or 4 or 2? What's that mean?
That's 4.
Okay, so you look down into the hole and you instantly recognize this as some type of demonic infestation.
Nice.
You look down and you don't really see anything because it's not like a straight shot straight down, but you can hear something. You can't quite tell what it is, but it sounds like some form of speaking. You don't know if it's your psychic senses or if it's something you can hear auditory wise, but you can definitely hear something down there.
Is it slope or is it a straight drop?
It looks like it drops straight for a few meters, and it kind of kinks and turns, sort of how sort of like a human esophagus, kind of turns.
I'll try to see if I can understand what's being said.
Okay, this is going to be a where's my sheet at real quick? This is going to be a challenging test, so just natural. We'll make it difficult. This is going to be a difficult test, so -10.
Okay, and
If
I'm
you leave
plus
the
10.
D off of the roll, you just get whatever you want, by the way.
So you fail. You can't tell what it says. It's just some kind of murmuring. on the edge of your senses.
Someone throw a charge down this freaking gaping demon.
Remember, you're disciples of chaos, okay?
Before we do that, I say we explore the rest of this floor. That might be our only way out of here.
So, yeah, there's only one room left, right, on this floor. The exit is to the right.
There's still one
No.
more laboratorium to explore.
Yeah, I'm gonna
go
go
back.
south.
Can I do some sort of like chaotic prayer in front of this thing?
Oh yeah, you're like an apostle. This
Oh
is
yeah,
good.
let's try it out.
As Geoffrey walks toward there, I move my hand toward one of my grenades just in case.
Hold on, let me look at something real quick in the rulebook.
Do you hear the voices?
Hold on. Sorry, I want to do something real quick before we start this. Okay, go ahead and take a. Is it a willpower for this kind of thing? Probably. Or yeah, it's probably willpower. Go and take a challenging willpower test.
I'll just roll a
Or a
D100.
diff. Yeah, we'll say hard, so it's gonna be minus 20. So what's your
Yeah. 35?
35? So I'm adding 30 to it. So you don't.
36.
Yes, you fail.
Okay.
Fail.
Anybody else want to try?
Anyone
I don't-
else
I don't think- I don't think-
try to pray to the demon hole?
I don't think my guy really knows like enough about chaos shit to really
Yeah.
feel comfortable doing that. He's still kind of weirded out by this kind of shit. So
Yeah,
Just
well,
like,
to you it
whatever.
probably seems like some Tyranid infestation.
yeah, I'm not happy with it.
Your PTSD is triggering.
Yeah, you're kind of weirded out with the guy praying to the hole, getting on the ground, chanting.
All right, I'm gonna continue to the south, far south.
Okay, you're back in the main Medicaid level. To the south, you've already been down those hallways, but if you recall,
Still one unexplored
there's
room.
one unexplored room.
Hey Keith, I'm curious. Bonely, what is this?
What, the end of the hallway?
Yeah.
It's,
No, there's a door here. It looks like there's like might be like a.
oh, it's nothing. It's just scenery. It's just the end of the hallway.
Oh.
That was Bonely
okay.
talking, not me.
That's the secret extra door that takes us right where we want.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I go back into the
What's
interrogation
in this room?
Nothing.
Hmm.
Let's ask only where the tunnel goes. The anus, the chaos anus.
There's still one more door, right, in this main room.
So Bonely answers Geoffrey. This tunnel was originally designed in this iconoclast Imperial destroyer as a garbage chute to go down into the bilges of the ship, where then it'd be reprocessed.
That doesn't sound like a very good place to be.
All right, let's check out this door.
We can come back to that if we need to.
Yeah.
On the contrary, I think our group loves to rummage through trash, so we should go there next.
So you open the door. On the left and right are doors labeled Medicaid Dex 1, and on the right Medicaid Dex 3 or Medicaid Dex 2. Shit, it doesn't work. On the left is Medicaid Dex 2. On the right is Medicaid Dex 4. On the door that is heading to the east in front of you, it says prison level.
Well, what do you boys want to do?
Ask Bonely what's the shortest route to the bridge? Would it be through the trash or would it be through one of these routes?
The shortest route through the ship is through the prison holds and into the Sanctum Gate. The Sanctum Gate is the only way to the mid-level of the ship. This ship is a heavily modified Iconoclast destroyer. It's designed with several kill zones and choke points to allow tight control over movement of prisoners. The Sanctum Gate is one such point.
Hey, Bolney, I have a question.
Okay.
Why weren't those things living?
I'm sorry, why weren't they living?
Yeah, those carrion things.
Why weren't they living?
Mm-hmm.
Bonely sits a second and before sits for a moment before responding. The life forms aboard the ship are the descendants of the prisoners and survivors during the prisoner uprising 200 years ago.
Okay. But when I asked you,
Chaos is a land of contrasts.
when I asked you if there's anything living on the deck, though, you said there wasn't anything.
You asked if there's anything living on the cryo deck.
Okay. All
We
right.
know the engines have been inactive, but let's ask only if they're functional or can be functional.
Unknown.
We need to get to the bridge, and to get to the bridge, we got to go through those security gates, or we keep looking for gear before we go there.
I feel like we should try to avoid the Imperium sanctioned choke point.
The Sanctum Gate is the only way into the mid-level of the ship.
Yeah, but I mean, does that take into account the demon ass?
No.
No.
All right, who's going?
The demon ass was going down into the bilge.
Right now.
True.
Oh, you know what? I don't. My guy doesn't know. My guy doesn't really know how the works. Never mind.
We could. I suggest to the psyker we could throw Marp down the demon ass.
If you guys try to throw me down the demon ass, I'm taking you with me.
I'm down.
Oh no PvP. There's no more.
All right. Well, our dear leader, make a call. The only person I respect.
All right, listen here. I'm making the call. I don't have anything fucking modeled for other Medicaid decks. How about that? I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Only says he can only open one of the
Yeah,
doors.
this door opens.
Thanks, Bonley.
All right.
We have to get the yellow key card before those doors will open. That's
Here.
on the bridge.
Oh shit! I'm gonna paste you into the next level, and then we could halt it there. Okay? You can just take
Okay,
a look at the next
sounds
level.
Sounds great. This is a very good warm up for sure.
This is a lot of fun.
Yes.
Thanks for putting this together, Keith.
Dude,
Yeah, no problem.
this Psychic powers thing, dude. I am gonna fuck with people with the Psychic powers.
I feel like why is it so easy?
Because I'm not pushing limits on it.
Yeah, he's doing like the pussy version of the powers each time.
He's like, lay down on the floor and cover your ears.
He's not like, well, no, he can like compel people to do other, like more extreme actions. And that's just like a difference in the test. But he can also like open up his like psychic ability, like make it like way more dangerous, and that like makes it so like he can die or you guys could die too. He hasn't done that yet. Don't worry, it'll happen. It'll happen.
I'm still surprised you didn't try to mind control one of us and throw us down the demon tube. Fucking Scarlick pit.
Yeah, I should have just told one of the freaking zombies to jump in the hole. Tell us what's down there.
We should have listened to you. We should have taken one of them captive.
You had the chance to. He ran away. You guys weren't interested in it. He had to run. He ran over the rubble pile. Had to like climb into it, and you guys just didn't care. So it's your fault. Sorry.
You said he disappeared.
No, I say he ran down the hallway and then I took an agility check to see if he can make it into the thing. And you're just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you said he was gone.
Object permanence is not our strong suit.
Yeah, it's not my fault.
That's
These
why we
things-
have Bonely. Bonely has
Keith,
perfect
these-
memory.
These things can move like 36 meters in like a
You
half
guys
second.
can move pretty fucking fast too.
All
okay?
right, whatever.
Yeah,
I
Noted.
failed my recall minor details check.
yeah, exactly.
I knew that would be really important for us, so that's why Bonely has it.
One second, I'm trying to look up something real quick. Then I
How
can...
much infamy do I gain?
You lose infamy.
I have the most kills right now.
With a lead pipe, no less.
Mhm.
An exploding lead pipe.
I am gonna get some blessings on that at some point or another.
All right.
I want you to be triggered and have to take willpower checks every time you see demonic possessions because it reminds you of Tyranids.
All right, this is the prison deck. So you guys come out of the hallway, and you find yourself on a steel walkway. On either side of you, stretching for maybe a kilometer in each direction, is a huge room, and the walls of the room are lined with cages, clearly meant for humans. There's steel gantry, a mess of destroyed and broken steel gantries, going crisscrossing the massive open space between the two sides. Down below you is several 100-meter drop in what used to be in the ship's past when there was an Iconoclast destroyer in service of the Imperial Army, the bilge of the ship. But in service of the Inquisition, it was used just to collect the human waste dripping from all the cages and collect down the bottom and be reprocessed for drinking water for the inmates. In the middle of the massive canyon you see before you is a tower of some kind, and you see windows. You don't really know what it is, but it looks to be some type of control center.
This looks like a boss fight area.
Damn.
This seems good.
I'm ready to shoot some motherfuckers.
All right, and that's where we're gonna pause it.
Woo!
That was great, Keith. Thank
That
you.
was really cool.
Cool, man.
Super fun.
Hell yeah. I will say, you guys still don't know what you're doing, why you're awake, why you're not, why your guys' crypt wasn't vented with plasma like all the other ones. You don't. You're just walking around.
Yeah,
We
man.
haven't even like tried
we're,
talking.
we're clicking past all the dialogue and just hitting the escape button whenever we interact. It's
Press
just-
M for mind control.
yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We were
all
all
right.
in the Imperial chain gang together before this, so
Right, yeah.
everything that has been spoken has been spoken.
All right. I'm gonna take off. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Keith.
Yep. Thanks,
Later,
everyone.
dude.
That was fun. See ya.
Nah.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
GG's.
Whew.